Zero's party is close to learning the truth of the Atoners, but their journey isn't over. Will Branch D bring about destruction or salvation? Just let the worm burn. That would be my thing, honestly. We tried 3 times, you know, it didn't work the 3rd time, then, you know, well, sucks for the world. I tried. An attempt was made, you know, so. Like it destroyed itself in 995
can change everything.
before
what
the
do Zero's
flower.
decisions mean for this world? Will they bring about salvation or destruction? There is one last branch to follow, and it begins in the land of mountains.
Yeah, so if the surge that destroyed the cataclysm happened like 3 years before Zero started her journey. Pretty weird.
Well, Lady Zero, I was thinking maybe we could get it on tonight. The game is afoot, hmm?
Get it on? Hey, you guys shouldn't fight. We all need to get along.
Worry not, dear dragon. Zero and I couldn't get along any better when it comes to this.
Tonight? No. I gotta wash my hair.
Hey, Zero, let me play the Get It On game too.
That's not a good idea.
Why not?
Well, you see, you're I mean...
Drop it, Octa.
Oh, come on. I want to know. If we're all friends and stuff, why can't I play the Get It On game? Huh? Come on, let me. I bet I'd be real good at it.
No. And Octa's not playing tonight either.
But the burning passion in my loins.
God damn! Stop corrupting Mikhail. God damn it!
Just remember, your dear Octa is ready for full deployment at a moment's notice.
How are you faring, Lady Zero?
I'm fine.
But your eye...
I'm fine, so stop worrying. You're starting to piss me off.
Your words are deliciously painful. Your flower has grown ever more beautiful. Frighteningly so.
I gotta say, I wasn't expecting you to stick with me for so long.
Though I'm not sure if, because of the nature of the disciples, if they are also aware of the branches, because it seems like Zero gets pulled back. I'm not sure if it's the same Zero. Well, it can't. I'm not sure if it's the same spirit of Zero. Maybe I should say that, because we know that she dies, and in the bad endings, that's what happens.
Well, being free isn't really freedom, is it?
So I don't know if the disciples also.
Deep, so deep. My mind, it is blown.
Shut up before I kill you. Or better yet, just die on your own. Now, where were we? Oh, right. Me hanging with you and all that. Honestly, I don't really care why you're running around doing all this killing and whatnot. Personally, I'm having the time of my life here. I mean, watching you slash and maim and kill all these ugly bastards, it's like a 5-star vacation in hell. Seriously, I'm loving it. You're the best. I don't know if you can really keep up all this slaughter, but I sure hope you can.
He sounds like Gig from So Nomad, and I think Gig was played by Yuri Lowenthal. So I wonder who that is. I only caught it at the end where he's like talking like that, cause that's how Gig was talking too. I gotta play Soul Nomad again on stream, but it'll probably be sometime before that happens.
Decadus and Octa sure do have a rough time of it.
What?
Well, they now serve you, Lady Zero, yes? Which means they're gonna have to kill
And of course, Liam.
at some point.
Oh,
It's like I hit a nerve there.
They're both voiced by Yori. Oh, nice. See, I'm getting to know. I'm getting to know other things, other voice actors besides Liam O'Brien. Like, so the only reason I know Liam is because I'm a huge fan of like Valkyrie Profile, and Lizard Valith is his voice, and he kind of has like the same voice for a lot of it. So yeah.
What about your intoner, Scent?
Lady 2? I'm afraid that's my little secret.
God, I hate this guy. Can't we just kill him? Like now? Please?
I just can't help my devilishly sharp tongue. It cuts where it will, even amongst the company of good friends. So sorry.
But yeah, I didn't realize it until then. I was like, wait a sec, he sounds like Gig! I love Soul Nomad. That was like one of my favorite strategy games. But I'm like, he's since that game, because I think this is after Soul Nomad. Soul Nomad was on PS2. And yeah, he's gotten a lot better with Zito. Because in Soul Nomad, he was like very over the top, dramatic, which I guess, you know, plays a part, but he was just very theatrical. And this one, he's like, is more muted, I guess. And he, like I said, the only reason why I caught on to it is when he said like this last line.
If you can really keep up all this slaughter, but I sure hope you can.
That part, like that, where he's like, you know, being all excited, and I'm like, ah, that's Gig, because that's what Gig sound like. But everything else is kind of weird. It's like certain parts, I was like, man, that sounds familiar, but I don't know who it is.
Are you really gonna kill all your sisters, Zero?
Doing this again, Mikkel?
That's the
Yes,
plan.
you are.
But why? You really want their intoner powers that bad?
Yes.
I mean, what are you gonna do with all that power anyway?
So, wouldn't you like
I'm
to know?
going to end it. I'm going to end it once and for all. Hey,
Huh? What is it?
I need to tell you something.
Uh-oh, you sound serious.
I take it you've noticed your cravings by now.
Huh? What do you mean?
I know how you look at all of us. Intoners, I mean.
No, that's not true. I don't look like that at all.
Don't worry, it's fine. That's just how dragons are made.
But Zero,
Enough talk. It's time. The final battle awaits.
Oh. Oh, poor Mikkel. Poor little baby Mikkel. I love him.
Dito, Lady Zero requires further support.
Not happening.
Unable to fully perform, eh? Sometimes old-timers have that problem with their land bananas.
Oh my god, and bananas. I like that term. I'm gonna use that from now on.
Shut up already! If your man banana is so tough, why don't you fight with it, huh? And you, freak show, stop imagining it.
You know, endurance is key to surviving a battle such as this. I, of course, will be fine. With my perfect body, though. Not to mention my ravishing good looks.
What the hell do looks have to do with anything?
Anything. Looks have to do with everything. Don't blame me just because you're ugly as sin.
What'd you say?
Leave it, Dito. Concentrate on the battle.
I swear to everything that's holy, I will Kill that man.
Zero?
4.
Oh, sweet Zero. I've realized something. We don't have to be scared of this world. Because once I destroy it, there won't be a world to be scared of anymore.
The flower's taken her over.
This entire world will sing for me.
Sophia, come to me.
Everything comes to a head. We can see that the flower, being parasite that it is, eventually will its host from the inside out.
That's Lady One's.
No, it's different. How did 4 manage to summon a demon dragon?
Toners can't normally do that?
No, not without losing their minds they can't. One was the only sister with the power to pull it off.
You can call me Zero. You're okay. Or maybe you were already bonkers from the start?
Right. No, dummy. You're not a demon. Plus, I'm special, okay? I'm different.
Since Nier's in a completely different world, in the real world. But I think they are based off of these. Because dragon.
Leave this to me.
So we're trying to.
Do you remember, Zero? Do you remember how I used to imitate you all the time? Your clothes, your hair, your makeup, everything.
As I pointed out earlier with Forest Twin Tails.
In fact, I'm pretty sure that never actually happened.
So now, I'm going to imitate you again. If you're going to be an intoner killer, then I'm going to be an intoner killer too. Then the world will finally be quiet. Shh. Not a peep from you, world. Imagine, Zero, you and I in a silent world. A world where we can play hide and seek. Are you hiding yet, Zero? Are you? Because ready or not, here I come! Zero! Zero!
Yeah, she lost the man.
Where are you, my sister?
You done?
For the next game? Okay. Simon says fight! Simon says rip your guts out! Come on, do it! Now try and take me on! I didn't say Simon says. Get her! Tear her apart! Tear her apart! Don't listen to her, Zero! She's bonkers. She'll make you bonkers too. Totally bonkers!
Stop saying bonkers already.
But yeah, so as you see, we're let me just kill her. She's pretty much lost her mind. The flower has eaten her out. Ah man, that sounds bad. Has like destroyed her brain.
Your sisters will be joining you soon enough. Hey, she's all yours.
So, remember when we were talking to Michael in that annoying sage? He was like, the flower and dragons have been battling for a long time. So, I mean, the flower is like a parasitic sort of being. Symbiotic, but, you know.
Gracious! He's evolved twice in one go.
But I'm assuming the flower is neutralized by dragons. Because from what I could see, or from what I understand of the lore, is that because the flowers gain power by eating their host, draining life from them to become more powerful, and then eventually puppeting them, the dragons kind of maintain their strength from eating the flower, but it's not going to ever take over them because I guess that's just the nature of dragons. Power of Song. The act of using the energy from one's flower for offensive or defensive purposes. It's fundamentally different from magic as it relies on harnessing energy for the mutual properties of multiple worlds.
The sisters are coming undone. Mikhail suddenly evolved 2 levels at once. In the midst of all these anomalies, Zero is heading for the land of forests. So you see, dragons have a hunger. They want to eat intoners. And the stronger an intoner's magical force, the stronger that craving becomes. That said, some of them do manage to control such longings. That's why Mikhail here can stay calm around Zero, for example.
Yeah, I can control it. I'm awesome.
I still have some unanswered questions. True, this explains why dragons seem intent on devouring intoners. But why would they have such a craving in the first place?
I'm afraid I can't tell you that.
So, like, who are you anyway?
My name is Accord. I'm a friend of Zero's.
Liar. I barely know you.
Who the hell is this chick anyway? You planning to let her join us, Zero?
Are you kidding?
Good. I can't stand that type.
What type?
You know, the type who looks all prim and proper and whatever. The type who walks around like their shit don't stink. The type like 5, okay? Can't stand him. Makes me want to puke.
You're as bad as scent.
Just keep her out of my sight.
Oh.
Zero.
It's,
Perhaps it would be wise to keep your distance from Mikhail.
so we can confirm that it's basically an attitude thing and not really Five's body. Maybe he doesn't still prefer her to be so shapely, but just her personality that he really got tired of.
Huh?
The freaking masochist, or not masochist, the freaking sadist, hyper sadist got tired of it.
No, it's fine.
But
I need him.
Huh?
Well, okay, I don't necessarily need him, but I need a dragon, and he's the only one I got.
I shall follow your lead, my lady, no matter where it may take me.
Is there no way intoners and dragons can live at peace with each other?
Nope, it'd be a waste of time to try.
Mikhail seems content enough at the moment. If he's held it back until now, Why would that change in the future?
Forget it. He's got a role to fulfill in all this.
What a pity.
That Accord woman smells simply delightful. Oh my, yes. Much better than you, Lady Zero.
Oh, thanks.
That's sweet of you.
Hey there, beautiful. You make my heart go pitty-pat. I said, you make my heart go pitty-pat.
Your emotional state and my response to it is irrelevant to this branch.
Yeah, see, now you're breaking out the big words. Even a smart guy like me is having trouble following. But goodness, you certainly are beautiful. Of course, you could be even more lovely if you wanted. Maybe trim the hair, take off the glasses, a quick dye job up top.
Are you trying to make her look like two?
Me? What? No, that's absurd.
Sure.
I just want her to look beautiful. I can't help it if I have a type.
Yeah, well, that's true. You cannot help it.
Hey, Zero, don't listen to what that weird girl said, okay?
You mean the bit about how you're gonna eat me?
Yeah, that's me. I'd never eat you, Zero. Never.
You sure? I mean, you already eat rotten meat. It's not like you're picky.
No way. I bet you taste way worse than rotten meat.
You really know how to cheer a girl up.
Look, I'm not gonna eat you, okay?
Mikkel. The best boy!
Hey, you. Knock
Ad
off the bullshit,
Starson.
okay?
Actually, I'm a.
The bullshit? You must be referring to my statement that Mikhail was going to eat you.
You don't need to repeat it.
Does this scare you?
Scare me? Hell no. One death is as good as another.
Not that. I'm talking about the idea of losing your friends.
I don't have friends. I never have.
Oh, I cry every time.
What will you do next?
Track down 3 and kill her. Oh, and if you follow me, I'll kill you too.
Don't worry. I don't have permission to interfere in battle.
Well, good then.
Do take care of yourself. This branch you're in is heavily damaged, and the world will only grow more chaotic as you proceed.
Thanks for the tip.
Of course, that also means there's a greater chance of saving the world as well.
Singularities. Persons, places, or things that can trigger a divergence or branch across multiple worlds. Branch phenomena occur when enough magical particles are in an area and all relevant conditions are met. However, a singularity is not recorded as such until after a branch occurs. Where's the bag?
Whoa! There she blows! Look at him. So stinky and slimy, gory, and rotten. This battle's gonna be horrible. I totally can't wait.
This sight is beyond imagining. What is happening here?
Really? Who cares? Me? I feel great.
Seriously? I didn't know you were so big on nature.
The only thing that matters right now is that 5 no longer exists. Honestly, I've never felt better. Thank you so much for killing that pig, Zero. I mean it.
Watch what you say about Lady 5, Dido. It behooves us not to curse the dead.
Whatever. I'll curse her corpse until the day I die. I'll never forgive her. Never!
You know, there's a lot of unresolved trauma.
slaughter the next intoner. It's gonna be great!
You do know I'm an intoner too.
April 4th, 10,000 AD. I mean, 1,000 AD. I can't count. Numbers are hard, alright? Like, I only know ones and zeros. Are we not saying anything? There's no, nothing? Oh, this is pretty. Well, wait, no, it's not. It's flowers. Sorry. But it's still pretty.
I thought I killed you. You dumbass. You resurrected yourself? Arise. Galgalia.
This is their flowers too. But her flowers are pretty too. So I guess Zero's flower is also pretty, but hey.
Oh, 5. You're looking better than ever now. This is exactly the kind of insane world I've always wanted. It's just perfect for an undesirable sap like me. I think I'm gonna stay here forever! I love this new you, 5. You can do whatever you want to me. Anything at all. Hey, Z. Looks like your number's up. Vanuel, arise!
Oh man.
Ekrigori, dance!
Hey, Con. Additionally, I also like how Dito is the first person to join us, right? And he's been with us through every branch, never turned his back on us. And this is like the only branch where he has. So, yeah.
Oh my gosh, this place is freaking great!
Kiddos are back to school. Now we adults get to laugh at them as we go to work. Yes. We also, yeah. I mean, at least we get paid for going to work.
Join me, Sent.
Me?
Yeah, you! Come on. I know you hate the world you're in.
And 4/5 done with it.
It's written all over your face.
That obvious, is it? Well, I suppose that might be the case. But even if I were to join you in that world, it wouldn't revive Lady 2.
Huh?
My place was by her side. It's really all I ever had.
Oh, what the hell, man? You sound like a lovesick teenager. Makes me want to puke my guts all over the floor.
Those maps are long. I'm not gonna put that on you. They're pretty terrible. Can you not? You just got out of a cutscene. Can you just not hit me immediately? Sheesh.
So they're immortal as long as 5's awake, huh?
Me with your like little cheating zombie thing. 3 different encounters. Yeah, that was a surprise. Was not ready for that. Seriously? Oh.
Beauty like 5 ever end up in such a sad state.
I'm guessing the flower's force willed her body back to life.
Yeah.
Neither one could handle the other. So now we have this. Stupid bastard should have just stayed dead.
Oh. Oh.
A sad sight indeed. She seems to be in pain. I'd be glad to ease it with my staff of miracles.
Oh. Oh.
Of all the sisters, the flower's grip on Zero is by far the strongest. I fear she too will be consumed.
What's that?
Nothing, my lady.
Dang. I kind of feel bad for 5 because, again, out of all the other 5 and 2, kind of, all the other ones who had like their own thing, 5 was just pretty much like genuine in her selfishness. Very like head empty sort of vibes. And even then, where, you know, she's been puppeted by the flower, she's like, you know, still sort of like, man, I don't want to be like this. I don't want to be revived. This is not what I asked for. And I can't say if she's fighting it or not, but like, seems to be kind of like that sort of state where, where she's back and she's aware of things, and yeah. But she won't be able to revive herself this time.
Beautiful Zero.
See you in hell. Sister.
Making everybody miserable forever and then dying terrible ways. Yeah, he has a lot of stuff. He makes tragic stories for sure.
Oh, come on! That's not even fair! I finally found it! I finally found a world I can live in and truly love!
Ending the Drakengard.
No, 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 no!
See you later, you birdie now. Magic's gone. Oh, poor Scent.
Scent.
So that's how it is, huh? I honestly had no idea. I am just an idiot, after all, right?
No.
Oh well. There's no point in living in a world without Lady 2 anyway. Now I can rest.
So basically what happened here is they usually when they call upon the monsters or the angels, they use the power of the intoner to do it. They draw forth the power of the intoner to create the things. They didn't in this case, and because of that, they had to use their own power. The magic has to come from somewhere, so it came from their own selves basically. And they reverted back to being birds because that's how they were made to begin with. Zero instilled some of her magic into them, and they maintained human avatar through magic, and because so yeah, you know, unfortunately they can't maintain that and use the magic to summon, so now they're just birds again and lost all their magics. But yeah, which kind of hits, you know. He's been here the entire time, so that's like one of the gameplay slash story elements that kind of like feels bad, man, you know?
We are recorders. Our duty is to observe. But as I continue to record the singularity known as Zero, I began to find myself filled with very strange emotions.
So it seems disciples were always meant to be paired with certain intoners?
Yep.
Well, this explains a lot. So Dito and Scent reverted to their original forms as payment for summoning angels without their intoner's power.
It takes a lot of energy to summon an angel. Without the power of a song, there was no way for them to keep their human forms.
Well, this certainly mucks up the works now, doesn't it? And on top of that, it looks like Mikhail is having trouble restraining his appetite.
You could say that.
What did that accord girl say again? It's a dragon's instinct to consume the flower? I don't think he can hold something like that in check so easily.
When the time comes, I'll feed him. He can have me. By the way, Octa,
Yes?
isn't it about time you had a bath?
But I thought you enjoyed my musky odor. Besides, the sweet tang of man-funk really gets me in the mood.
Wash up or get out?
Goodness, this is quite the dilemma indeed.
Really? Now you two, can I have a moment?
Yes?
Good, because you both need to hear this.
Yes?
I'm not going to mince words here. It's about our nighttime activities. Your performance has been abysmal.
Preposterous. My gargantuan joystick is the talk of the town and taverns of the world.
Size doesn't equate to joy in this case.
Huh?
Look, it's not about how many times you continue. It's about making the most of your play session. Just being gargantuan is worthless. So either level up your skills or we're done. Got it?
Damn, I'm getting roasted. Damn.
Yes, my lady. Terribly sorry, my lady.
As for you, Decadus, frankly, you've always been a perfect gentleman to me.
I seek only to serve you in all things, my lady.
But your preferences are a bit extreme. We can't go 5 minutes without you begging me to punish you somehow. That kind of stuff is fine on occasion, but if we do it every single time, it loses its impact.
1,000 apologies, my lady.
Great then. I'm glad we had this talk. Class dismissed.
Yes, my lady.
I do like that Mikhail was not here for this. Not corrupt my precious Mikhail, god damn it. Mikhail, where are you?
Do you guys ever sleep? I always hear the three of you yelling and making weird noises at night.
We're just playing around before we go to bed.
You're playing? Aw, no fair. I want to play too.
Yeah, no, that's not going to work.
Can I play when I grow up? Huh? Please?
We'll talk about it later.
Boy, I sure hope I grow up soon. I can't wait to play with you guys all night.
You got cooked though.
By the way, Octa, do you ever consider just, you know, satisfying yourself?
Oh, and why would I do that when I have the whole world as my lover?
The whole... Wait, what?
Well, an intoner is best, of course, but if one's not available, a human will suffice. If neither of those are available, will do. Are all right too. In fact, I've been really enjoying lately.
That's just wonderful.
You know what I'd really like to try sometime? A do***in.
Okay, well, some air bleach for that.
Having trouble sleeping, my lady?
Not tired, I guess.
I imagine not. Only a madman could sleep in a world such as this. Still, please try to sleep. You need your rest.
What are you, my mother?
No, I am your disciple. I swore to serve you for eternity. I swore to give my life in your name if needs be.
All right, all right. If I need something, I'll let you know.
I suppose Lady 3 was never in the forest after all.
Oh, the land of sands then? Or perhaps the cathedral city?
Better tackle them both. 1 and 3 have to be hiding somewhere. You fly up and search from above. The 3 of us will check the underground ruins.
Okay.
Very well, my lady.
Understood.
My lady?
This feels off somehow.
Perhaps because Dito isn't here to complain about the plan. And Sense not making up facts that couldn't possibly be true.
Yeah, I suppose you're right.
So in the cutscene where she was like cut off, it's supposed to imply that she was they were doing adult things. Why little baby Michelle is there?
I would wager Lady 3 is hiding in here.
Why is that?
She always did enjoy dark places like this.
That and these ruins are the only nearby refuge.
Right, let's give it a look.
Zero, I feel the song's power. I can feel it up here.
In the sky. I thought 3 liked dark places.
She does, my lady, but, well, she enjoys high places as well, so...
Bubbles. A bubbles. Defeat the ancient dragon.
Do. My name is Mikhail. My name is Mikhail. I really love me some Zero. I'm not a stinky dragon, nor am I a dirty dragon. Hop on my back and let's go for a ride. Yay!
No. This is why I'm Mikhail's best boy. I love Mikhail.
It's time for verse 2. My name is Mikhail.
I think he still has the voice of email, which makes him even cuter.
Love me some rotten meat. Give me praise, give me praise, give me praise, give me praise. Tell me I'm the bestest. Hop on my back and let's fly through the sky. Yay!
Hey,
Huh?
there better not be a 3rd verse.
What?
Sing again and I'll kill you.
Fine.
Aw.
Up ahead. I can feel the song up ahead.
You sure? I didn't think 3 could fly.
I can feel it, Zero. She's here. I know it.
Oh yeah, you didn't get all the gargoyle coves, man, cause you were up north, but you didn't do that with the mob school. I was like, yeah, I know. I fucking know.
3!
Redeem thyself, Azrael.
Azrael. Don't.
Zero. I think that's an ancient dragon.
Damn, look at the tail on that dragon, dude. And see that dragon though, because he doesn't have like, doesn't have paws. He got like hand wings.
Damn, this is annoying. Quit jumping around.
Ugh. He's too fast for me. I can't aim right. Plus he's scary. His eyes are really scary. I don't like this, Zero. I don't like this at all. Fighting an ancient dragon is bad.
Huh? What do you mean?
It's bad, Zero. I don't know why. I just know. Dragons. We can't fight.
Don't worry.
Oh.
It's gonna be fine.
But Zero, he's...
It's gonna be fine.
But...
Have I ever lied to you?
Oh, no. I mean, you're all stabbing and angry and stuff, but... No, you never lied to me.
See? So trust me. I'm here with you, and it's going to be okay.
Okay.
Repeat it.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay.
Fucking A. God damn it. How can something that damn big be that damn fast? Decadus, how did you get here?
How did you get here,
I had
Decus?
Opta give me a boost.
That's kind of amazing.
You appear to be in some trouble.
Yeah, I can't hit this twitchy son of a bitch.
Leave it to me. My angel holds the power to slow down his movements by a considerable degree.
Sounds great. Get on with it.
But if I use such power, I'll go back to being a bird. Your lack of pity is intoxicating.
What? You want to call it off?
You deny me this pleasure? No, I must do this. It is my reward. Armoros, uphold!
No. No, we're losing our disciples. Still.
Let's move. Three.
Oh, hey there, Zero.
So the flower's not driving you crazy or anything?
She's already crazy.
I'm A-okay.
I guess you were kind of crazy to begin with.
Look, Zero. Check it out. I summoned an ancient dragon all by myself.
How are you yammering on about?
It's the flower's force at work. See? I'm just like you.
The three I know isn't this cheery.
Oh, really? So
Ow.
unjust. Just a raven hiding in the veil of night. Just a skeleton beneath the waves. I want to die.
Oh yeah? I can arrange that.
Just kidding. I've got an ancient dragon on my side. Remember? Now it's your turn to die.
Oh. Can't teleport, but he's still annoying.
Yeah, one to go.
Miracles. Supernatural events beyond the ken of mankind. The church calls them salvation from the gods, and many have been retold in folklore. Most people see the intoners themselves as miracles. I couldn't read the rest of it.
It sure is quiet now that everyone's gone.
Feeling lonely, are we?
Yeah, I miss chatting with everyone before bedtime.
No point thinking about it now. Go to sleep.
I really liked having everyone with us, you know?
Why the long face, Octa? Late for your nightly measuring ceremony?
Ah, yes. I tell you, it is really quite strange. The little scamp won't rise for me tonight. Not a single twitch.
That's unusual.
So much for the great Octa's illustrious career, eh?
Let's get going.
My lady, if I may, I think the time has come for you to tell me about your flower. Forgive me, my lady. Have I overstepped my bounds?
No, I suppose it's about time. It all started 2 years ago.
Truth of it all.
The first time I saw this flower was the day I died. Now I'm just a corpse being kept alive by the flower's magic. A corpse. My brain, my heart, my body. It's all being kept in motion by the flower. I'm no longer alive in any real sense of the word. This flower is a calamity that threatens the entire world. It's growing, feeding off me. Eventually, it's going to consume me entirely. And once that happens, once it's fully grown, it's going to destroy everything. Pretty shit deal, huh? When I realized I was infected by a flower that was going to end the world, I tried to kill myself. Well, technically I was already dead, but yeah. Anyway, I tried to rip the damn thing out, but in the end, that just made things worse. The flower freaked out, started sprouting these children. 5 little girls, one after the other. They burst out of me and ran off before I could blink. Basically, to prevent me from killing it, the flower made copies of me. And that's how I ended up with my sisters. Of course, these children aren't any more alive than I am. So now, the eldest corpse is running around killing all of its little corpse sisters. Insane, isn't it? My sisters took everything from me. They each ran off with a piece of my magic. Or the flower's magic, I guess. At first I tried to recapture them, but they had all my power, and I had nothing. But you want to know the best part? After a while, my sisters started fighting for peace. They come from a flower that's gonna end the world, and they fight for peace? Hilarious. That's when I made my choice. I decided to kill my sisters, and then destroy the flower. I figured I started this whole mess, you know? I might as well finish it. So that's about the long and short of it. That's what this whole thing's about. As I searched for a way to kill my sisters, I learned there was only one option. If I wanted to put him in the ground for good, I was going to need a dragon. See, to break the flower's magic, only a dragon, or a weapon made from a dragon, will do the trick. So I joined up with Michael, the strongest dragon of them all. And the two of us worked together. Michael!
Which we already learned about. That's how we got to this.
Zero,
Yeah?
are you certain about this?
What's wrong, Michael? You scared?
Bah, I fear nothing.
A dragon who reneges on his word? That'd be something.
I would never sully myself so.
Then you know what to do. Once all my sisters are dead, you have to kill me too. Deal?
Agreed.
Well, well. Glad to see you're finally interested in hearing me out.
Yeah.
Though you could sound a bit more thankful at least.
Just start talking before I tear you apart.
Ooh, scary. Fine, fine. Listen up. For starters, let's talk about your sisters, shall we? You know, the accursed sisters that you're destined to fight. Then, we should talk about how much time you've got left. The final entry in my recording draws near. No matter what conclusion awaits us at the end of this branch, I know that I will never forget this journey.
April 22nd, 1080.
So this is one's home base, is it? I'm fine! Go get that guy!
What? Be careful, Zero! Be careful, okay?
Stop repeating yourself!
How did she slide her ass through it? Was it like a hill or anything, or it, like she dropped, you know?
The original Intoner and the immortal. Knock it off! I'm trying to make a speech here! Now... Oh, for fuck's sake! Now I lost my place!
No, she dropped straight down, and there's no hill here. So she dropped, stopped, and then somehow slid.
That's so
Oh, don't worry.
Is that really the kind of thing you want to say to an Intoner and a disciple?
Hold her off as long as you can. Lady One's counting on us.
She'll be counting your body soon.
Well,
Cover me!
Are you okay?
Stop repeating things, damn it.
But your flower.
Look, you just worry about killing one. She's a powerful foe. Keeps her magic sealed inside her by pure will. That's how she's managed to stay sane. And you won't be able to beat her if you keep getting distracted. No buts.
it's like Zero. One is the closest to a Zero. It's been pure will that she's been doing this too.
It's all right. Everybody dies at some point. And technically, I'm already dead. So you're just helping me close the book.
Oh, man.
Through sheer willpower, has Zero going through with her plan.
Lady wants future is in our hands. Don't give up. We're still in this.
Zero.
Now what? Don't you dare wuss out on me.
No, I'm gonna do this, Zero. I mean, I'll try real hard. I don't understand this. And I don't know if it's right. But I'm gonna try. I may not ever see you again, right? This may be the last time. This may be the last time we ever get to be together. So, I wanna help you, Zero. I wanna help.
Thanks.
Oh.
Gabriella. Listen, Octa and I will take care of one. But in the meantime, I need you to take out that dragon.
Okay, Zero. I'll do it for you.
I like how Mikkel is tiny compared to like the these summon dragons or demons.
Bounty we're planning to do with Our Lady One. I hesitate to even think it. We must put a stop to her.
That would be great. Actually aiming at the enemy that's right in front of you and not like somewhere miles away. That would be great. I love that.
afraid you're the only one who can fix things. The world doesn't need intoners.
I completely agree.
Then die already. You first. I can eradicate the intoners as easily as you can.
Do I
But you
have to
didn't.
trust You? I have to
But you haven't.
You should talk. You gave birth to this curse.
Which is why I'm like,
Have the same goal or not.
Recording M5310 E0040 GM. The flower's defenses created 5 sisters from Zero's body. At first, they were simply corpses controlled by the flower. But soon they gained self-awareness and began to act of their own free will. If the flower isn't destroyed, mankind has no future in this branch. Some of us are of the opinion that this branch should be sealed off at once, but I disagree. I think at least one of them might be able to accomplish it. No, I should stop. I'll erase this entry and hand the recording off to the next pass in its current state. End recording.
with like one, it's like, yeah, I learned about him, but like you weren't doing shit. Like I've come to one. We've done this a couple of times where she's found it out, but and has done nothing. Let Zero do all the work, and then be like, well, I can kill you, Zero, and you're not gonna kill me, though. And it's like, so are you gonna kill the Intoners or not? So that doesn't leave much credit to her saying that I can do it. I could totally do it. I would do it if you weren't here, Zero. I was like, yeah, okay, you wouldn't, because at no point did you try to like help me out. Oh yeah, I know what you're doing, and I know why you're doing it, and that's why we should both die. But no, she's never worked with us.
A pity we couldn't grind the whetstone one last time, my lady. See? Even in times of crisis, my man's sword is as sharp as a witch's.
Engage accelerator. Jeez, you're stubborn. Alert! Requesting condition 2-8 under authority 777. Load the following code. Zero. 51.08 seconds from now, the shield will vanish for 0.5 seconds. Record. Just make sure you're ready. If you die here, this entire branch is going to terminate. So put your money where your mouth is and make this happen.
And because she fights as much like this, with one knowing that what the thing is about, and she's still
executing code.
And she's still doing all this bullshit. It's like, yeah, no, you were gonna try to stay alive, and I could fix it because that's just how she is. If I kill you, I can make sure that I kill myself, maybe, but I don't think that's what One's plan was. I think One's plan was I would kill Zero, and then I would try to figure out how to stop the flower myself. Like, without me having to die, because Zero's going about it wrong. Because nobody fights this hard, knowing what she knows. And even when she's beaten, I'm still gonna be like, oh no, I gotta fight for what? Because you might not kill yourself. You're like, nah, you know she's gonna kill herself afterwards. It's not a thing. You know, if the flower
Weren't going to interfere.
Yes, but this went a little different than I had planned. However, I think this way was more human, wasn't it?
Yeah, I guess.
Zero, please. I'm a little tired.
Good night, Accord. Tell the whole world I said hi.
But yeah, like all this fighting, even when she was beat, oh, I'm still gonna use my magic, use all of my magic, knowing that using the magic only drains her life and makes the flower more powerful. I'm gonna use it anyway, just so I can beat you, Zero. You didn't win, you know, all this shit. And to me, it's just kind of like, yeah, you don't seem like you're the type that's gonna kill everybody. Like, and this is one of the branches what she knows what's gonna happen. And oh, you're gonna try to take over the stuff like like you're the hero. You're not a hero. You don't have to do it by yourself. I'm like, but at no point one did you come and say, hey, yeah, I know what's going on, and I'm going to try to fight off this stuff too, right? You know, I know that we're gonna end mankind, and if my true opinion was peace, I would sacrifice myself to make sure that this is happening. But no, she summoned a demon instead. Instead of having her dragging Gabrielle there, no, she summons a demon, and I'm just like, and the demon dies when she dies, sure, but it's like, were you actually going to use that demon to kill yourself? Because it makes no sense otherwise, right? See you next time. Or like completely skip past that and then go to the end. But there's like story elements though inside of this. Oh yeah. Side of this final battle.
Zero.
This is it. Once the flower's in full bloom, you have to destroy it.
Okay.
There's one more thing I need to tell you.
What?
You've grown strong, Mikhail.
Zero.
It's a music battle. Also, you'll notice that this one has voices because it's the flower singing. How like all the rest of the music, we only heard the lyrics when the toner went into a toner mode. Yeah, you can't like. That's why this is one you can't fuck up. I had to scratch my ear there. One of the endings brings us back here. Yeah, this is the good ending basically. The rest of the endings are like on the way to this one. With the Drakengard / Nier series, it's not like a choose your own ending. You have to go in order to get the best ending basically. You can't unlock this ending without unlocking the other two first. And Drakengard is the same way. You can't get the last ending without unlocking the rest of them. Nier is the same way too. You go through the game. I gotta fix it still. Cathedral City kind of looks like Earth.
Yeah?
I had a lot of fun. With you, I mean. It was fun being with you.
Yeah, the last note is like, fuck you note.
It was really hard. But
Stop repeating things.
getting to be with you, Zero?
Because you can die at this part too.
Getting to fly around with you? Getting to have you yell at me? And then getting to be friends again? It was really, really fun.
I'm glad. Mikhail,
Yeah?
it's almost time.
Okay.
Yeah, so when she's like, yeah, and it goes off again, and there's like a ting, but it's so slowed down that you have to like count the notes, because during when she's like 0, and he's like talking, if you don't hit it at that time, it's failure and it's game over, and you gotta start the whole shit over, thinking that you're done on the black screen. So yeah. The rest of the stuff, towards the end, is kind of like, it's hard, But that last note, because it's slowed down as much as it is, it's easy to hit it at the wrong point, like hit it too early, because you think it's gonna be the key, and then it's like a soft pause, and then you hit it when you don't hear her voice anymore.
Recording. The intoners have been sealed off in another world. The threat of the flower has been extinguished from this branch. However, the possibility exists that this seal could unravel at some time or location in the future.
Foreshadowing.
Until then, our recording efforts will continue. Oh, and a personal addendum regarding my observational target, Zero. Perhaps this is beyond my functional requirements as a recorder, but I cannot shake the feeling that somehow, somewhere, Zero is still alive. And that someday, she and I will see each other again. Crazy, I know. Call it a hunch.
I love this song. This tattoo, this preview, this heartbeat, emotional, then I go. Where is my gear? Where are my stairs? Where is heartbeat? The silence is mine. Silence. Don't. I like to think this is like Zero's song because she finally gets to die. This tattoo, This heartbeat, I can't talk, say I can't know. Where is my key? Where my choir? Where is my heartbeat? The silence. Nashimi wa tsutete, kokoro wa ushinate, omori mo okashite. Saka ni ikeru ba, sora de. Your symphony is never ending. This tattoo, this preview, this heartbeat. Jimokuno Sanaka, yeah. Where is my gear? Where is my eyes? Where is my heartbeat? This silence is mine. This silence. Where is my dear? What's the earth is heartbeat? Yeah, I love this song. Kind of hard to sing because it like goes into different sort of stanzas, tempos.
Handover of recording duties complete. Excellent work.
It's a banger.
Well, I wonder how the future's going to unfold from here on.
Ow, 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 ow.
Goodness
Here's another
gracious.
huge mess for us to deal with.
That was.
I wonder how long
Well, that
we
was
can balance
certainly
this. It's a
something.
secret to everybody.
They just say it's a secret to everyone. But they were there because they were recording, and then they were underneath it when
Right. Everyone split up and begin recording.
Understood.
when the remnants of the flower fell.
hope to see you again someday. But until then, I'd like to say thank you for playing.
So yeah, uh, bittersweet ending. Okay. Bittersweet ending. Mission complete. We didn't gain any repertoire with Court. We gained repertoire with Mikhail and them, and now Mikhail did his job, and we know that all the disciples are back to being birds, and Zero and the girls are gone, and Mikhail is the only one that's left, basically, by himself. Oh, they were saved, but like, still kind of sad, right? So here's a database of like all the stories of the weapons that I said I was gonna do at the end because there is so much. So here we are. From the moment I was born, there was nothing. That's how I wound up with the name Zero. I tried and failed to find value in my life. Even religion failed me, for I would have sooner fought and killed a god than prayed to it. I took lives and felt nothing. I killed without regret. Right, wrong, sin, redemption. I couldn't even work up the energy to care. Like a child, I waited and hoped for the moment when this sad shell of a life would finally be over. Also, let me turn this down. So, beautiful music and everything. But, might not want to hear it the entire time. While I'm reading. So, yeah. Also, I forgot to mention, you beat the game, you get the Bloodstained Garb. And that allows you to do the, to continue to do, like, the infinite intoner mode. Where's that? What? My head is, like, down. Something. But yeah, that's how you get that. If I do it. But yeah, that's how you get this garb. I forgot how you get this. I think this is like, if you do all the requests. And I think this is from Drakengard 2. I know the DLC is like Drakengard 1, but I think this is from Drakengard 2. I'm not completely sure. Okay. Simple stream. He committed a crime. The famine raged, taxes rose without mercy as his parents vanished. Soon his siblings grew gaunt with hunger, and for them he took action. He committed a crime. He served the stolen milk and bread with his 5 young siblings, allowed himself none. Instead, he simply watched as he devoured the bounty. He committed a crime. When the rich merchants found him, he was not allowed to die for his sins. That honor fell to his siblings, for they alone had consumed the stolen goods. He committed a crime. The siblings' ravaged bodies lay in the street. He gazed upon them, rubbed the open sores from his own public whipping, and heaved a voiceless sob. A visitor. Ah, yes, come here to Songbin. The innkeeper and her daughter will greet you warmly. The food and drink is without compare, and the girl is a feast for the eyes. The girl's song is the best thing about the place. A single listen will drive all of your troubles away. Did you know she has a sister? If only they sung it in a duet, sorry. Welcome back, traveler. It's been a while. Come to see the girls again. You certainly do like them. It's been decades since I first told you of them, and yet here you are again. What's that, traveler? You wonder why the girls never age? Ha ha ha. Those are the children of the girls you once knew. Surely you didn't think they were immortal, did you? Now this could be referring to Devola and Popola, considering. They're singing, they both sing, and they have, like, you know, they do the duet thing, the voice of the ancients. And because this is a millennium old tree and talk about immortality, so more than likely this is heavily hitting at Devola and Popola. The prince I serve was destined to lead our nation, but alas, we had nearly destroyed an unjust war. Betrayed from within and left to wither and die. The prince I served grew into a strong, handsome young man after much grueling toil. He rebuilt our lands and became his king. It was a wonderful, wonderful land, but the land is long gone. You'll find it on no map. And my king fell when his nation was defeated. My king kept this ceremony and blade close, and to the very end, he never suspected me. It remained a regret of mine, but no matter. It's just a silly little story now. Thor is said to imprison thunder itself. You can hear it rumble. Once there was a hellish wasteland covered by thundering skies. It changed hands countless times, and its people were tormented by unending hunger and merciless lightning. One day, a valiant young baron swore to conquer the land and turn it into a place of bounty. Few of his exhausted subjects believed him. Some even laughed openly. The baron had forged a fine sword of silver and then ordered a group of virgins to pray for 3 days and nights. Atop a hill, he raised the sword high and thrust it into the ground. After a stormy night, the skies cleared, the young baron was gone, and the fruit tree stood on the hill with the silver sword entangled in its branches. It still rumbles to this day. Original sin, heavy sword from which several incredibly sharp spikes protrude. Once there were 3 young girls. They lived in an age when arranged marriages were the standard. They swore to each other they would always protect their chastity. One girl cut her beautiful blonde hair and commanded a battalion in place of her dead brother. She died a fine death with her beloved manservant at her side. One girl, a brunette and avid reader of books, loved a man from a poor family. Knowing their love could never be, the couple threw themselves into the sea. The last girl, a flaxen-haired beauty, never knew her friends had broken their vows of chastity. She remained a virgin all her life, eventually passing away of old age. Kingly brimstone. A sword once carried by a missionary from afar. The villagers doubted the strange new missionary at first, but soon his charming words and handsome smile won them over, and they welcomed him with open arms. Beauty was power in the village. Beautiful were royalty, while the ugly suffered as slaves. Soon, the scarred and deformed of the village begged the missionary for help. Smiling, the missionary raised a hand. In a flash, the ugly villagers were transformed, all their faces identical to his own. Yet his work was not complete. Soon every man, woman, and child looked like the missionary, right down to the grin. They no longer cried or grew angry, leaving the village with nothing but grim, hollow smiles. These short stories are just as grim as Yoko's main works, huh? A ruthless sword that helps your blood gauge fill more quickly. Sorry, drinking water. My cursed body bleeds once a month like clockwork. I am thin and weak and more ugly than most. I am, in a word, different, and people do not take kindly to such. Too weak to work, a mere useless husk, I spend my days in the basement waiting for the abuse I know is sure to come. In my dreams, my body no longer bleeds. I feel sick and queasy. In my dream, the man who abuses me appears again, but this time I seize the weapon he has long used to torment me. In the dream, I hit him again and again, and then I see for the very first time that I am not the only one who bleeds. I am human, just like him, and this makes me smile. False bat. Fables say the short sword was used to slay a certain monster. One of the villagers was a compulsive liar. He banded a sword about carelessly, boasting of his demon-slaying exploits. Soon he had lost the trust of all his peers. One day a traveler arrived, asking the way to a lair of demons. The villagers were silent, but the great liar spoke. "Have no fear," he said. "I will lead you to the demon's den." The man lied and lied, and each time the traveler believed him. They became more lost, but when the liar finally showed the true path, he was forced to save the traveler from the demon. "I finally told the truth," said the dying liar, "and now I must pay for it." The traveler saved the demon, became a hero, and has carried his newfound friend sword ever since. Some say the sword is the heaviest of all the world's melee weapons. Broken iron. Iron, 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 iron. The iron's weakness is shape. It stood alone in battle. Iron! Kill! The iron killed with abandon. That was its reason to exist. Me! The iron took countless lives to make its dream come true. Me! Blood! The iron shed bloody tears, for it could not be human again. Blood! That was quick. A sword used by a celebrated holy woman. Beauty is only skin deep. The twisted hearts within remain unseen. I wish for the fortune of man. I scorn the persistent insects. A flame illuminates the night, but it brings only Stygian dark. To burn is proof of witchery, and I'm the one who lights the fire. Sword made of marble. A marble sword was imbued with the blacksmith's blazing soul. It yearned for an owner who thirsted for blood, who pined for battle, who hungered for war. But its razor edge emitted searing heat enough to reduce it to ash, and he saw a warrior who wielded it. The sword waited for a strong soul to tame its boiling heart. It waited for the warrior who let blood spill across his blade. Even as it took the lives of those it sought, the sword waited. It waited for the vessel of his soul, and eternity spread before it like the icy embrace. Sword based in clouds formed by a heavenly horse crossing the skies. One day, a young boy encountered a white horse with blue eyes by the side of a lush forest spring. Each day he passed the animal, he stopped into his injured leg. On the 5th day, the horse allowed the boy to touch his beautiful white hair. On the 10th day, his deep blue eyes revealed a hard-won trust. Soon after, the horse vanished. The boy figured the leg had healed and regretted missing his chance to ride the steed. Decades passed. The boy, now a withered old man, told his grandchildren of the white horse. Just as the man spoke of the horse, the thunder boomed from the sky and he vanished. Some say that he saw a man on a white horse and then the lightning storming off to the heavens. Sword used by the disciple sent. Seriously, you don't even know how to use the sword? Now that's just pathetic. It couldn't possibly be easier. Even little old me could spin this thing around. A disciple at my level has more strength than you know. Has more than strength, you know. He has enough bewitching beauty to make his enemy swoon. Looks like it's working on you too, haha. Money really does make the world go round, doesn't it? I should know, given the vast fortune I command. Not that they let me use it yet. Lord knows why. Huh? Is there anything more important in life than beauty, strength, and money? Ha! What a kidder you are! I mean, do you even need to ask? A sword infused with the prayers of a young girl. The tower loom. It's white stonework, unmarked by a single crack or crevice. Inside, a girl lived alone, because none of her servants spoke to her. She knew nothing of speech. Through her captivity, the girl's servants refused to acknowledge her existence, but local villagers knew of her, and when a great famine struck the land, they took action. The villagers killed every last servant as they climbed the tower. "Cursed witch," they shouted, "this is your fault," but the girl could not understand the words. The girl was overjoyed to finally be exposed to emotion, even that of rage. A smile came to her face as the sword struck home, securing her place as an offering to the village gods. Sword of a man once called the Holy Emperor. The warming breath of green granted fortune to all. The shining azure flow gave blessings to all. Flowers bloomed, life teemed. It was a Latin promise. Countless great forces waged war over the land, troubling and trampling its bounties. Soon the mountains of mangled corpses replaced the blessings of earlier, better days. Time passed. Trees grew over the bodies, and soon the cries of war were replaced with soft babbling brooks. Only a lone sword planted in the ground spoke of the terrible past. A young king drew the sword from the earth. "I claim this beautiful land for my own," he said. "Will the cycle begin anew?" Alas, I must save that story for another time. A blade from far-off cursed land. "Ah, you have an eye for quality, sir. The sword comes from a far-off land. Know you to tell? A young man slew a horrid beast, and it grew so renowned. The king became mad with envy. The king sent him on an impossible quest, and the young man fell to the very monsters he was meant to slay. His sister pleaded for his remains, but all she received was his sword. His sister became the king's mistress, and she used the sword to murder him before turning it on herself. And now the blade is used to exact revenge on... Sir, are you okay? What's with that sword in your hand? Revenge, you say? But I'm just a weapons merchant. My sword didn't kill your family. It's just a blade. No, stop! An open sword bound by sadness. Why did I lose my child? Why did my child have to die? Why must it bear this punishment? All the other children survived. Why did mine perish? Theirs should have died too. Every last one of them. No, I mustn't think this way. They're all precious. We must protect my lost child and all the others too. But this world is chaos and strife. How can we hope to safeguard the children? The precious, precious children. Protect them, I must join them. But there are so many. Wait, I know. I must chew them up. Chew them all. Open my mouth and chew all the pretty babies. So this is from Drakengard 1. Which you'll get to. I know some of these, but some of these I don't know the reference. It might be from his other works too, but I know that specifically is from a character. And the Bola and Popola one as well. I thought being a pair would allow us to survive. I mean, it was just like my name, you know. We were two of them. We were two then, and then we remained two forever. When we held hands, we connected. I believe we truly had nothing to fear. Our time was meant to be forever, forever and ever. We were destined to keep the small life of ours secure. I hear no sound. I hear the sound of something breaking deep within me. There's no going back. I hear the noise slipping away slowly into the unrushing dark. The name's 3. I'm the 4th eldest of the intoners. In what order was I made? Such an adorable little doll. Here, let me just patch you up with some of my expert stitching. Oh, did you lose a limb or two? Don't worry, little doll. I'll fix you up good as new. I'll fix you up as many times as it takes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ha ha ha! Another little doll to join my menagerie. Now for the spheres. Illicit Hunger by Dito. I detest ugly things. I hate putrid breath of monsters. I hate people corrupted by desire. How can I even stand to live like that? So, again, this is Dito's thoughts. And this is why he... Like I said, her attitude more than her looks or anything else. Morals? Morals make me puke. Trying out truth and justice. Love for your fellow man. What a crock of shit. How can people live in a disgusting place like this? Life is ugly and people are nothing but fools. Why did the world have to end up this way? The rotten fruit tastes the most sweet. A rotten body is beauty personified. Why does everyone fail to notice these things? But that's also like, tells you, sort of like spoiler, but like mild spoilers, how Dito views beauty in the world or anything else, like, because he's so messed up. That's how he's messed up in it. He doesn't like anything normal. He likes everything rotten and decayed and gross, basically. Death is what he basically is. I guess the easier way to put it. He likes anything less that has the stench of death on it. In a poor nation lived 2 knights, one clad in ivory armor, the other in ebon black. They battled to bring fortune to the land, while occasionally sharing dreams over a skin of wine. But over time they quarreled. The ebon knight began to distrust his despotic king, while the ivory knight strove to keep his oath, and soon the friends became bitter rivals. One day, a cadre of knights held a coup against the cruel king, led by the ebon knight, but the ivory knight slew his companion and quelled the rebellion, earning much fame and fortune. The Ivory Knight calmed his king's despotic nature and was given an ornate spear as a reward, but he refused and instead insisted on using the spear that had slain his one-time friend. The strait was called the ship graveyard for stormy waters. Few ships dared to cross it, and soon a nearby island found itself dangerously short of supplies. The islanders decided to make a sacrifice to the god of the seas as they debated who would be offered up. The daughter of the island headman gave herself as tribute. One of the fairest women of the island, her skin was now covered in burns. Her father tried to stop her, but she donned the ceremonial armor and threw herself into the sea. Soon the waves lessened, and the sea was calm. The large spear the girl carried with her stands alone on the seabed, occasionally quivering to the sounds of distant thunder. Did you get lost, sir? Well, I'm sorry to hear that. A scholar, you say? How excellent. This village has a fine library. I wager you like it very much. There's a kind of beautiful lady, what keeps the library running. She loves them books, she does. Spends all day copying tomes to make sure they ain't lost time developing Popola again. Such a beauty can be deadly, aye. Her twin sister sings by the village fountain, and she'll have her head on a plate if you make false moves in the librarian. Those twins protect the village, they do. Huh? Since when? Oh, I couldn't say for sure. Long and longer still. I reckon they probably do so until the end of time. Oath the First. Be prepared to sacrifice all for the sake of His Majesty. Always pursue justice, even at the cost of your life. Oath the Second. Always strive to eliminate evil from this world. Never surrender, though the battle may seem lost. Oath the Third. Allow no evil to go unchecked, no matter how small. Show no mercy to criminals, be they man, woman, or child. Oath the Fourth. Any who commit evil are equally deserving of death. Be they the king or pauper, death is the only answer. She was a prostitute with a habit of falling in love with her customers, but they fled whenever she proposed. This puzzled her, as she was unaware of her job was viewed with disdain. One day an ugly man came to her. Once their business was done, the woman asked for his hand in marriage. He began to cry, though though he was king, none had ever loved him. The prostitute became queen of the land, but soon after the ceremony the king was felled by his own heart, leaving her with untold fortune and all his political power. The woman had been so close to happiness, but now her beloved was gone. Thus she took up his spear, the last memento of her husband, and fled the palace forever. No magic could cure the little girl's disease. Her only joys were the nightly visits from a nameless masked conjurer who came to her with a magical staff in hand. The conjurer shared his arcane talents with her. One night, a shower of glittering light. The next, an orchestra of tiny songbirds. Another, the arc of dazzling rainbow. Yet the disease slowly consumed the girl's body. One night, when her time was near, she smiled at the conjurer and thanked him. Then she grew cold and smiled no more. The conjurer had forbidden to show magic to others, but when he returned and confessed that he's taken the staff without permission, his master told him to keep it. That night, the conjurer clutched the staff tightly and wept bitter tears. It had lived long, so long. Sometimes it seemed it had lived for all of the time in the world, the usual cycle of life and death being little more than a farce. Its slow, heavy body was old and wizened. It had witnessed countless human lives kindle and then extinguish in the blink of an eye. It had lived with the heart it was now losing bit by bit. It had forgotten how to roar, or gnash, or fly into a rage. The flames of war raged on an endless stream of conquest and slaughter and death. In the face of this unchanging flow of history, the dragon finally grew weary of living. Research Report 1. We focus on psychological and religious research in our quest to conjure angels and express the divinity within us. But now we have a different hypothesis. Research Report 2. I refer to calling forth angels from nothing without a host. This forced summoning theory suggests angels exist on a different existential plane. Research Report 3. If transforming into an angel is simply exchanging a life form from this world with one from another, could we summon them without a suitable corpus on the side? Research Report 4. To perform such a summoning, I must summon myself from another plane while keeping my body here. Such power makes me the greatest record ends. The youngest prince held the visions of the throne, but his elder brother fought a campaign of great battles and earned the people's adoration, and so he had to be dealt with. The youngest prince was in battle against a nearby kingdom when he looted a fine spear from a falling soldier. Suddenly the voice rang out, "Seek ye power," and the prince nodded. Many victories greeted the young prince, while his brother's fortune soured. Soon he sat upon the throne he desired so much, but then the voice returned, "Now I shall reclaim it." The new king lost all. His men died in battle, his wife and son died of disease. With tears of blood streaming down his face, he cursed the world and fell upon his spear. Last spear left behind by the Holy Emperor. The fertile land was fought over time and again, spawning mountains of corpses. The young lord, who had watched the previous king die, gave an order, burn it to the ground. No nobleman or peasant opposed him. The fires were set, the green trees burned, the animals scattered, and the land the previous king had sworn to save was reduced to ash. When the flames finally died, the land was sealed and declared an eternal neutral zone. Over decades, it regained its beauty, but a single spear still resided deep within. It was once a sword, obtained by the king who had sworn to protect the land, but was referred to a spear by their ruinous successor, and was now rusted beyond recognition. What became of his once promising land? None could say. Spear that informs his wielding of their impending doom. This is the story of a spear that fell into the hands of a certain man. The man did not realize that his time in the world was growing short, but the spear knew. The man loved the sound of the spear emitted, but he did not know it was a weapon warning him of his impending doom. Alas, the man died in combat, his spear echoing out across the oasis. This is the story of one man's end, a cold stiff body, and next to it a spear, quickly mourning the death of his 568th master. The spear waits for the day it can cry. The day's cry can once again ring out. It has seen the end of countless masters across an ocean of time, and even today it still waits for the next. Spear of a female knight. I seek a noble will, the destiny of a knight. With thoughts of the companion I walked beside since childhood in my heart, I continue to press forward. I pray the fragile present can continue. I know that averting one's eyes from what must be done will lead to ruin, and yet this is my hope. I am driven by jealousy, white-hot, burning jealousy. The womanly blood within my body wails, cursing the two who left me behind. All that is left for me is a small twinge of pride. Pain rules my body now, but I pray he will see me as I once was. Life is grand. Who could ever be bored in this world? Anyway, I'm 5, which means I have 5 elder sisters, and there are 5 things I want in this life. I want everything Zero has. She's so strong and beautiful. I also want one's intelligence. Might as well take it while I'm in the taking business, huh? And I'll take 2's blinding smile as well. Why not? And 3 has those nimble little fingers. Ooh, I put those to some very good uses. And 4? 4. Well, I suppose there's that one little thing I could take from her. The thing she hasn't surrendered yet. See? Life is just too much fun. Her virginity, guys. Just to let you know. That's what she meant. Alright, so 2 more. These are Decadus's thoughts. Oh, please stop. If you put me in that boiling water, I'll be burned from head to toe. How can anyone be so cruel? How can... why? Why do you beat me with that thick iron pole? All I can do is sob like an abandoned puppy ripping from his mother's teeth. No, that's far too large. I'm going to be split in 2. I'll be broken heart and soul. Just imagine it makes me want to... Oh no, I'm afraid even I can't do that. Have you ever looked into her eyes? They're mesmerizing. Like there's an entire rainbow held inside. They lock you into fleeting change and leave you to fall ever downward. Have you ever caressed their skin, smooth like a fresh snowfall, melting beneath your fingers? You are captivated, left to wait until your heart rots to a small dark mass. Have you ever heard her voice? A clear, prodding voice like a ripe peach. Her death sentence invites you to a world of perversion as sweet as any perfectly aged wine. Her prey are placed in ice, where they are offer up their lives for eternity. Swords mottled with blood, fists scraped raw, they fear nothing as she looks on with a silent smile. Well, home combat bracers seemingly infused with ice. Heavy claw-like bracelets seemingly modeled after flowers. In a poor village deep in the arid mountains lived a devoted nun. Her quiet prayers soothed the hearts of the people, and a lone flower blossoming in the wasteland of their minds. One day, disease struck the village. The victims shriveled into the model invalids before dying in enormous pain. And though the nun prayed and prayed, the illness ran rapid. As she prayed, buds began to sprout from the corpses. As each villager fell, new flowers grew, and soon the entire village was filled with their sweet aroma. None knew what happened after that, but where the villagers' homes once stood was a vast field of flowers now can be seen, their forever blossoming petals fluttering gently in the breeze. I wonder if this is like the origin of the flower. Comet bracelets left behind by the Holy Emperor. The new nation spread across bountiful landscape, but it was home to a vast destructive war. The old retainers muttered under their breath, cursing the brash young king. I care not for the past, said the king, no matter how hard. We must move on and bring fortune to the land. And so began a never-ending war against their neighbors. The land's resources filled the kingdom's coffers for a time, bringing prosperity to all, but eventually the land began to run dry and the people grew weary of war. Despite the losses and death, the king refused to give up. He would not cede the promised land, no matter the cost. I shall save what happened next for another time. Combat bracelets made from spines that once grew in a monster's body. The monster's body was covered in terrible spines. One day, a small bird landed nearby and spoke with the monster. More than anything, the monster wished to touch his new friend. Soon the monster decided to remove the spines, although it caused terrible pain. The monster screamed for 7 days and nights, terrorizing villagers at the full of the range. The villagers feared the monster was going to invade, so on the 7th night they climbed the mountain with weapons in hand, and they found a pile of bloody spines. In the center of this pile was a strange creature that had died during the night. By its side, a bird with red stained wings gently nuzzled this creature and cried. Aww. Aww. Comet bracelets that once sunk beneath the deep blue sea. Let me sing, let me dance, within the cold water at the bottom of the sea, because I am in love, because I drown in you. Let me hope, let me pray, for your heart to spy mine, and your feelings to melt, as I swim in the water, as I float in the sea. Let me curse, let me wail, and if you reach that place where the water god cannot see you, and another voice finds you, and a new woman holds you. Let me sing, let me wait, until your eyes close and your breath stops. We want you for ourselves. We want to end you all. Combat bracelets once used by a notorious Lord of Darkness. The words of a curse dug themselves in my ear. The hate hidden in justice shadow became a poison. The overwhelming light stole away my vision. Under the banner of freedom and liberty, a dark shadow is cast. I lost my voice in the face of never-ending despair. How could hope have been so extinguished? I strained to bury deprivation with my mind's new justice. The chaos of war shall burn it anew. It's only a matter of time. Iron bracers left behind by a knight captain. I have gladly pledged loyalty to the king across time. No matter how hellish the fight or reckless the order, I've risked all to protect king and country. But the king has lost his life in battle. He was young, a newly crowned lord, and left behind no descendants. Who will I ever serve now? Wailing over such things will achieve nothing. My only job is to protect my country. My only mission is to serve my king. So I search. I search for a body to replace the long, shattered muscle and bone that resides in this armor. I search for a new king, worthy of wearing me. Thanks, Cruisenick. Sharp bracers that were the favorite of a princess who slaughtered many. Sing, 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 let me sing, let me sing, let me sing. Of the seas of the sky, of my hopes, of my prayers. Spin, 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 let me dance, let me dance, let me dance. Happy dances, beautiful dances, sad dances, ugly dances. Huff, huff, puff, let me gas, let me gas, let me gas. In the rain, in my dreams, in battle, in sheer ecstasy. Prick, 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 let me stab, let me stab, let me stab. In your skin, in your eyes, in your tears, in your screams. Cursed combat bracers left behind by a witch. The land was ruled by an empress witch who used magic powers to govern her people. She was cruel, oppressive ruler who took joy in slaughtering innocents at random. But the empress was restless, torturing victims, drinking fine wines as they screamed. It was fun, yes, but even fun grows wearisome when repeated too often. Many would-be heroes came to the castle, united by dreams of my death. First few were enjoyable though, but now it's just a chore. They're also simple-minded. If no hero is strong enough to defeat me, I'll just have to make one myself. I need a strong child. A terrifying hero. One with enough power to topple his own mother. Heavy spiked bracers of a banished underworld lord. He is a great and powerful king. Do not tell him what to do. He has a vast and evil power. Do not tiptoe and rival. He is a strong and fearsome foe. Do not challenge him to battle. He is a small and tender child. Do not disturb him yet. My sister 1 calls me 4. My name is not 1, nor is it 0. I may not be the first sister or even the second, but I'm not the last either. I'm supposed to be a superior creation. I'm supposed to be better than my younger sister. Better than everything. Everything. Tonight, yet again, I find myself in the essence that composes me. And then, under a cold blanket, I sleep. Or her crazy ass. Chakram used by the disciple Octa. A journey is an enjoyable thing, especially one to learn the secrets of a woman. It's ever so exciting, which you can see for yourself if you move your eyes just a bit lower. Climbing those 2 mountains is so enjoyable, feeling the soft ground beneath you, stuffing yourself with the small fruits found at the peak. I had more mouths. It's wonderful to rest in the mother forest. Whether your nose follow the aroma of the underbush or you desire to explore the dark cavern that lies below, what bliss! But let's not forget about the hike to the spring. A generous drink of the liquid overflowing from deep within my beloved pond would be enough to harden up anyone's weaponry. Somebody really enjoyed writing for Octa, and not only has a way with words, but also probably writes a lot of smut, because wow, that's a lot to say. That's a lot of innuendo for intimacy. The boy ran. His blade, which seemed far too large for his small frame, cut through the garrison like warm butter. Heads rolled, blood flew. The boy kept running. He cried to the captain, "This is for my brothers!" He made his way forward, moving down soldiers in his wake, but the lancers took his life before he could reach his goal. Looking down from his steed, the captain ordered his men to dispose of the body. Then he rode off without a word, refusing to think of his son lying in the dirt behind him. The captain had 3 sons left. The one who slew him would gain all that he owned. Such a ridiculous game. As he rode away, he prayed the gods would take him soon. Combat chakram infused with the sorcerer's curse. Why does no one recognize my arcane skills? Why do they not respect me? Applaud me? Why? I hate it. I want to beat all of them into the ground. It's him. He steals my magic. That's why I don't receive the praise I so richly deserve. It's all his fault. That's why I must kill him. I do it for justice, for the human race. Hold still is the perfect reply to his idle words. I am not in the wrong. With this cursed blade, I shall silence this sorcerer and prove that I am worthy, not him, me. Hear the laughter as I behold the bloody lump that used to be a sorcerer. Now I am the greatest magician in the world. Such a shame I fell into this well in my excitement. The small island was surrounded on all sides by the sea. It was a quiet place, blessed by beautiful verdant nature, and once it was where violent criminals were sent to die. Atop a cliff was a grave etched with a bladed blue ring. Fresh flowers covered it every day. "Who lies here?" the young boy asked. "A criminal," responded the old man. "Then why the flowers?" asked the boy. "Because," said the man, "he led a revolution in an effort to improve the lives of all. Here he led a pure life, and here he finally died." With that, the old man fell silent and gazed out to the sea. The grave's blue ring reflected the blue of the sky, while the waves added a dark tone to the sharpened blade. Don the frilly dress, put the fetching bows on your head, slip on your finest shoes, use your voice, flash your smile, close in on the target, whisper love in his ear. Pluck feathers from a distinct bird, make a coat from the pelts of tiny creatures, sprinkle your petals on the water, sing the minstrel's love song just as it was taught to you. Many million have knelt before me, their rough voices begging for my love, their lips bumbling trite poetry. Every man is the same, every day is the same, every gilded, tiresome day. Can anyone slash this routine? Can any bedecked blade cleave it in twain? I do not wish for such an end, and yet, as I watch these wretches writhing in the road like maggots. The 10th blade, throne of the false god, may his force echo as the gods across the land. The 11th blade, nightly darkness, may his soul be as noble and as lofty as a stout knight. The 12th blade, Queen's thorn, may his beauty be as pure as the reigning empress. 13th blade, thunderous king, may his power be as eternal as our ruler. Compact chakra modeled after the fellers of the blurred Bodolfnir. Once there was 2 brother roosters. The elder was courageous and bore strong, sharp claws, while the younger was extremely quick-witted and intelligent. One day the gods gathered the birds of the world and said, I shall grant the right to rule to the bird who ascends the world tree. And with that the birds were off. The winged birds flew up, but were burnt by the sun. The clawed birds climbed up, but were consumed by snakes. Only the roosters, working together, managed to reach the top. Fight, said one of the gods. Only one of you may rule. But the brothers leapt at the god and removed his head, and there they sat still, feasting upon his entrails upon the tree. Based on the wind blown by a heavenly horse crossing the skies. The woman was near the end of her life. She had committed crimes and been arrested. After an extended torture session, she was sentenced to burn at the stake. Suddenly, a white horse with sad blue eyes appeared before her. The king took my son, she screamed at the animal. Before I die, I will kill him with my own 2 hands. The woman screamed at the horse until she collapsed in sobs. The next thing she knew, she was on top of the horse with the sword in her hand and the king trembling in front of her. She slew the king and made to flee, but suddenly her horse was gone. Her body burst into flames, which raged until she became a small pile of ashes scattered away by the wind. Large shotgun with multiple spikes designed to bewilder foes. There was once a girl and 2 boys who were friends. One boy went to work for a landscaper. The other became an army captain. The girl grew up to be stunningly beautiful. One day the girl's father died. To provide for her poor family, she decided to marry her friend, the army captain. He was scheduled to head into the front lines the day after the wedding. The captain smiled and swore to return. It was the last time the woman ever saw her new husband smile. He died soon after, leaving her alone with their home and beautiful garden. The garden changed with the seasons, giving the woman peace. Yet, until the day an illness took her at a tender age, she never knew her other childhood friend was the one tending to it. A child left behind by the Holy Emperor. Hey, the final portion to this. It was a blessed land. A paradise with endless resources that guaranteed peace and prosperity for any nation. Men had fought each other over it since time immemorial. The king fought for the promised land at the cost of his nation's health. With disease ravaging him, he asked his son, how could this truly be the promised land? Why were people willing to sustain bloodshed for the sake of the land? If it was truly a blessing, why had it been the source of so much senseless pain, loss, and hate? The old king breathed his last. As the prince sat silently by his coffin, he swore a silent oath. What story would he weave once he became king? Ah, that's a tale for another day. I am the first, and as my name suggests, I should have been the only. My foolish sister invites destruction, and I will give her a suitably foolish end. Our mission is to guide this world, to move it down the correct path. I know what I hoped for, what I lost, what I took, what I sought. I knew that I would soon gain full knowledge of the song that coursed through me. But is that really true? How can I be sure that everything we know is correct? And that's all the stories from the chakrams. And pretty much just the end of Drakengard. I might go back for like the grind or some other stuff, but maybe not. I don't know. But that's like the stories and some references to other games and a little bit more backstory of the other intoners, backgrounds and whatnot. But yeah, that said, this is probably the best place to end it, honestly. Hopefully you enjoyed Drakengard 3. I gotta put all of this stuff on YouTube at some point. But yeah. Hope you guys had a great weekend. This is went a little too long, but I know like I spent an hour trying to do technical stuff, so there's that. But yeah, hopefully you guys had a great time today. I had fun finishing this up for you guys, and yeah, I will guys Wednesday or Thursday. I don't know what we're gonna play. Probably Drakengard 1, but I'm not sure right now. And yeah, with that said, this is Luna. I'm hopping off. Thank you so much for joining me. Appreciate you guys. Have a great night. Great week.